Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing on this wonderful Wednesday morning? Hope everyone is doing well. And by everyone, I guess I mean me. Seems to be a slow morning, but that's all right. People will pop in here shortly, I'm sure. Just heard that Ed flipped his car and is getting checked out at the hospital, so I hope everything is okay with him. The fact that he was able to tell us that gives me hope that he's going to be okay. But that still is disconcerting and sucks. Let's see here. Somebody popped in. Not sure who that is. But good morning, whoever you are. Good morning, Pete. Seems to be very slow this morning, which is perfectly okay. I'm off today and just relaxing. So we're just here to talk about knives, and we're going to do that regardless of who's here and who isn't. So let's see. Start off talking about what I carried last night. You're feeling rough? What's wrong with you, Pete? That's no good. Let's see here. So last night, in my front pocket, I carried the other duck. Hexagons are the bestagons. This one has great action too. Not quite as good as the one in the corner over there. Just tired. Yeah, being tired sucks. Especially when you're supposed to have just gotten up. Yeah, I had that in the front pocket. And then of course in the back pocket I had my new black shiny, I don't know if you can see how shiny that is, but I posted some pictures on the Discord that make it look blue because of how reflective it is, and it's actually the sky that you're seeing. But I would like to do a mirror polish one time, see what that looks like. But I do like the fact that it's good and black, but yet shiny, so that it picks up different colors. And turned out good. I like that gray. I think I'm going to try some more of that 20 volt color on the bead blast. So I did get my cabinet, my blasting cabinet yesterday. So I decided that today, since it's my day off, I will get that all set up and we will do some bead blasting in tomorrow's video. So that'll be cool. We will probably bead blast this knife and then redo it completely in this gray color. See how that turns out, see what kind of texture we get. I've got some 120 grit aluminum oxide, and I'm going to Harbor Freight today to grab some 80 grit glass beads. So I'm going to try both of those individually, and then I'm going to try a mixture of the two. And I'm going to try multiple mixtures of the two. Try a 70-30 and probably something like a 60-40, maybe a 20-80, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that's what I had in my pocket last night. I also got two very inexpensive titanium knives to try out. TC had mentioned getting these on one of the streams. I thought it was a different version that he was getting. I didn't realize I was getting the same one, but it doesn't matter. But they told him they were on back order. But yet I ordered them like 3 or 4 days ago, and they showed up yesterday. Yeah, the Buzz is out for delivery, Pete. I was going to tell you that. 2 days. Pretty good. And here you are talking about people close to me are going to get their stuff first. I'm sure that means your letter's in the mail too. These are the little titanium ones. So this is the liner lock version. And this is the button lock version. I did an unboxing video on them last night. I don't know what happened with TC's that he ordered. But these are kind of heavy. The button lock one has steel inserts on both sides. It is a plunge lock knife. They are very comfortable though. For $29, you can't beat titanium to practice on. Like if you want to practice ano, $29 for these knives is great. And the liner lock is thinner because it has one side that is full titanium and only the liner is steel on it. So they are actually different thicknesses, as you can tell, which means they weigh different. But they're both super cool little knives. The action on them is great. The people that make them actually left a comment on my video and said they appreciated it, and then they reached out via email to ask me if I wanted to check out anything else they had. So I picked out a fixed blade and another one of their folders. So I think they're going to send me those to check out. But $29, I can't find pieces of titanium in the shape of a knife for any cheaper than that. So one of these is probably going to get bead blasted and anode, because I want to see what the bead blast anode looks like in color as well as black. So that's pretty cool. This one has bearings, I guess. I haven't taken it apart. I did take the button lock one apart. I wanted to check it out. Good morning, John. But as you can see, they got great action. This one, you can open it with the button or the flipper tab. And $29 titanium knives, I mean, that's a bargain. It's got D2 blade steel. It says it's 58 to 60. I'm hoping it's more along the 60. I guess y'all heard in the Discord that Ed flipped his car this morning and is at the hospital. If you didn't hear that, that is the case. He sent a message though saying he was getting checked out at the hospital, so that's good at least. The message didn't come from someone else. I would be a lot more worried if that was the case. But it's still no good either way. I guess we'll hear the story of what happened eventually. Flipping your car is not something you do easily. So that kind of sucks. I'm thinking today somebody should get the stickers today. We should have a winner today. Guess we'll find out. Whoever sends me a link to social media post will be the one that wins. TC got me yesterday. He posted a picture of he cut out, I guess he photoshopped the stickers into a picture of his, and I was like, what the heck? How did he get them so fast? Yeah, he totally got me. But he was just messing around. This knife right here has some of the best action of any knife I've ever felt. Such good action. I hope all these new knives that they're coming out with will come with these caged bearings instead of those stamped ones. It makes such a difference. Anyway, got some knives going on today. Have y'all heard? I saw that Mr. Discerning Man did a video earlier. Have y'all heard of the CRKT crossbones? It was one that I had not heard about. It is probably not totally my style of knife, but it did look interesting. It is a long, thin knife with a flipper, kind of like a CDO knife. It does look like a bone when closed. Jeff Park from Hawaii. Let's see what new releases CRKT has. The Padawan frame lock. Frame lock. Well, that's cool. Stainless steel with G10. There was a Jumbones too, Bart. Just post the sticker on social media. No, you don't have to stick it. Just make a post. No, you don't have to stick the stickers anywhere, Pete. Just send me a link to where you posted it on social media so I get a little bit of extra exposure. And you'll be the giveaway winner. Look, there's a Kiss knife. Speaking of that, I wonder where Mr. Keep It Scale Stupid is this morning. He probably ought to buy one of these knives. Although there's not much to it. Hence the Keep It Simple. Let's take a look at it. Let me turn off this background music because it always ends up getting me a copyright flag. Which stinks. So, very minimalist knife, huh? How does it even work? Integrated frame lock. Well, wait a minute. Does the blade just lay on the side of it when it's closed like that? Is the clip on the other side? I guess so. That doesn't seem like that would be very safe. What do y'all think of that? Kind of weird. Alright. What else they got? Oh, there's the Mbombo. The twist tie is out now, which is cool. Can't wait to fill one of those at Blade Show. There's that snap lock folder. What else they got? Crossbar locks, new versions of the Squid. Squid XM. Tuna compact frame lock. I've got a Tuna. I don't know what the difference is. Compact, huh? Ibis liner lock. Provoke aluminum. The CRKT LCK. See if I can find that. That hang tie fixed blade looks pretty nice. It's pretty cool. Titanium steel, titanium handle. That's kind of weird. I wonder how long that'll stay sharp. That's just straight up titanium. Pretty wild. Morning, folks. What was it called? The LCK? See if we can find that. LCK. Aha. LCK large assisted. I don't like assisted knives. That's the only problem. So they got a version that's not assisted. Why is this one $175? Carbon fiber? Wow. $100 extra for the carbon fiber. Oh, and S35VN. That is a cool little knife. Huh. You have the black sheep's foot looking LCK. Black sheep's foot looking. Ha. The assisted one. Oh, speaking of which, I didn't even really show good on the screen, but I did fix the tip and sharpen this thing. So it has got a tip again. And I put a mirror edge on it, as you can see there. 17-degree mirror edge. No more broken tip. It's back the way it should be. All I had to do was curve it up there. So that was cool. Yeah, I'm sure you just pop a little spring out. But reprofiling a blade tip is not that difficult. I used 180 grit stone and just kept at it. Yeah, we did the black ano on this yesterday, Bart. You should have seen how this started off yesterday morning. And this is the this isn't the Buzz. What's the name of that one? Peep. Pete said it earlier. Mash. Yeah, it's the mash. But this knife started off the video yesterday morning super ugly. It had a Michigan M on it. This is the buzz. They're really close. Good morning, Knives Are Live. But I don't know if you saw us do this anno yesterday or not. But it's got like a mirror finish on it now. But here, I'll show you what it started out yesterday looking like. Let's see here. Lives. Yesterday morning. So right here, this is what it looked like yesterday. Sorry. Knives Are Life. I dumped and cleaned everything out. But that's what it looked like yesterday before we anodized it. That's what they look like. And we did I did one side at 20 volts and it gave it this cool like gray color. That was at 20 volts, and then this is the mirror black finish that we did at 50 volts. And I didn't sand it really good. It's still got some scratches in it. I'm going to bead blast it today. I did get my cabinet yesterday. So I'm going to get it set up today, and we're going to do some bead blasting tomorrow. What did you get in? What's the new knife we're talking about? FSK? LSK. Let's see. What version did you get? Half-breed. That's not what you're talking about, are you? Legion Steel Knives. All right. Black tie and shred carbon fiber. Oh, that's a pretty cool looking knife. Which version did you get? The silver? Yeah, that's a cool knife. Knives Are Life. I agree, though. I wish it was solid. But it does look nice. Looks nice closed too. Yeah, I like the shape of it. Looks like it would be super comfortable. Boy, he's really giving us a show. Got a pretty big backspacer, huh? Since you've been working so hard, you got all that big money, huh? Buying you some nice new knives. I see you. See you later, Bart. Have a good one. Yeah, I really need one of these. Mac Daddy. What else are we looking forward to this week? Oh, here's what Nick's carrying today. Let me show y'all. I want to show y'all how different that blade looks when it's got blue. So, what in the world? What happened? Whoops. Wrong button. Yeah, there's what Nick's carrying today. His Dorado S and DeVille. But check this out. This is the same lighting on this knife. So it looks blue there because that's the sky you're seeing. But if I turn it just a little bit the other direction, it looks like that. So that's how mirror polished it is. I'm surprised how I like it. I didn't think I would like, well, I don't normally like black knives. And I posted this earlier. This is what stays in my car in a little compartment on my dash. Well, that's not showing up. Yeah, this lives in a little compartment on my dash. It's an 11-inch AKC. Morning, Buckaroo Bonsai. Yeah, that's a good car knife, though. It's kind of like having a pump shotgun behind your door at the house. Just breaking it out and making the noise with it is enough to persuade most people to go the other direction. Something nostalgic about old switchblades like that too. It's kind of funny. Oh yeah, I don't know about that noise. But it is popping up now. I guess y'all heard the noise. I still got to get one of these. Mac Daddy. Wish they had pictures of it. That would be nice. Oh, I got to show y'all what I almost bought last night. I missed it by 5 minutes. I almost bought a Grail knife last night, or what I would consider a Grail knife. You know, I don't really have any super nice knives. Let me show you what I just about ordered. Hold on. I mean, bought. Sorry, not ordered. So this is... I was very close to spending the most money I've ever spent on a knife. And it was a hog house. So check out what I almost bought. Man, it was so pretty. So check it out. I barely missed it. It was a good price too. But that knife was almost mine last night. I was about to splurge. So that's definitely going on my list. I've actually already messaged about 3 or 4 more people this morning. That one had a couple of scratches on the hardware, the screws, but other than that, it looks great. It's sold for $675. So yeah. Then I found, let me show you what else I found. So I was looking, and 10 days ago, let's see, I almost bought this. A CKF Lava, which would have been a super cool knife as well. But that's not what I was trying to show you. I was trying to show you, let's see, that was trade interest. Right here, 3 months ago. This one sold for $575. Oh no, that's not it. Dang it. Hold on. It is right here. Nope, that's not it either. I went through a bunch of posts last night to try to find. Yeah, here it is. Another one. I think this is the same one that sold last night. And that's not actually the one I was trying to show you. There's one that has a different pattern. Hold on. Maybe this is it. No, that's the dark one again. They had one that had the light color. Maybe it's this number 272. Nope. Same knife. It's being passed around big time. 7 months ago. Here we go. Number 16. I like that one better. So I've actually tried to message the guy that bought that one and buy it from him. That mill blade is nuts though. So yeah. Good morning, Tommy. Oh yeah, they reached out to me this morning too, but it's great for the price. Yeah, I guess you saw them both laying here, but yeah, $29 titanium. button lock. They do have steel liners, but the action on them is great. And to practice anoing, D2 steel, they're really comfortable. You can get a full 4-finger grip on them. They got the button lock version and the liner lock version. The liner lock version is on bearings. They're both $29. The liner lock only has one. The liner lock is the only steel piece on it. The other side is full titanium. But to practice anodization, color and stuff, like, you couldn't beat it for 29 bucks. And as far as a nice little budget titanium knife, you can't beat it for 29 bucks. I don't like a lot of their styles of their knives. They all seem to have some kind of holes cut out in them and weird patterns, but these two are great. Yeah, these two are great. Let me go show you their other knives because they are kind of weird. And I'll show you the two that I picked out for them to send me. So they have some DC 53 fixed blades that look decent. But see, everything's got a weird... So the ones I looked at for them to send me were these two crossbar locks. But I didn't like the weird texturing on this one. And the fact... The texturing was okay, but I almost got them to send me this one. In fact, I might have gotten them to send me that one. I can't remember. I think I picked the Waterbird because I didn't want this carbon fiber. But this is another one they have. It's G10, but it's got that weird pattern. It's got a giant blade cut out. But the rest of these all have some kind of weird patterning. Like this Trident and 440. Like, that's not my style. They do have some like Mora type knives. I kind of liked this one, this Snipers, but I didn't like the 7CR steel on it. They need some help with design. Like, we need to get them some designs for knives. They have this little slip joint that looks like a Spyderco kinda. They do have this one in CPM 154. But see, it's got the weird holes in it. I don't know, like, I don't like the look of it. But there's the Sapphire liner lock, $29. And the Sapphire button lock, $29. And then they have the Onyx. I thought this was the one TC was going to buy. But the two that I picked out were... See, they have some VG10, DC 53. I almost got this one. This is their Rock Apex in DC 53 instead of the CP 154. But I just don't know about all the holes. So the ones I picked were, I think that first one I showed you up there, that this one right here, the Waterbird. And I picked one of their fixed blades down here. They have, I picked this fixed blade right here, the Mech Titan in DC 53. I thought that looked like a decent fixed blade. They do offer it in 3 different colors. I wanted the gray and silver. But it's a pretty big knife. It doesn't look bad though. I'm going to check it out. It's 3.86 inch blade length. Crystal Knife Aurora. The Onyx and Sapphire, yeah. That's the two that I got, are the two Sapphires, the button lock and the liner lock on the table. And the Onyx is the aluminum button lock, but they're plunge lock knives. Yeah, the prices seem solid, and like I said, you can't find titanium shaped in the shape of a knife for $29 that you can practice your ano on. The cheapest ones I was able to find was like $45 for ones on Amazon. Assault Team 1 or something. I've shown those before. We anoed one of them in video. But yeah, the action on these little things is great. I tested on my unboxing video to see if a Spyderco clip would fit, because it's not very deep carry. In fact, I've got my little pocket here, so y'all can see how much sticks out. Quite a bit. Good morning, Nick. But I did test to see if a Spyderco is the same pattern, and it's not. I love these, if you couldn't tell by me posting them in your pictures. And they both have some of the best action. Like this one right here has some of the best action of no, I made this for my unboxing videos just to have something to check the pockets. It's an old pair of Tommy pants that I'm never going to wear anymore. I haven't seen the Tommy logo in forever. But this probably has the best action of any knife I've got. Like, it's just so buttery smooth. Like, great action. And this one has better action than the milled one, but the milled one's probably prettier. I swapped the colors around on them. This one came with the blue and the other one came with the gold, but I like the colors reversed. But this one has good action too. I was going to show how these fit. These go in pretty good. No, I did not rip my pants off. And the buzz goes in pretty much all the way. Like, it pretty much disappears. I haven't checked the I guess this one does too. Yeah, that one totally disappears. Yeah, I just cut the pocket out, look. Totally ghetto, but totally works. And I didn't want to have to bunch up a big whole pair of pants on here. Like, all we need is the pocket, right? I was going to do the same for a front pocket, but you can tell how it sits. This clip is super tight. Yep. I'm kind of glad that Hog House was sold, because I would have bought it, and that would have been the most expensive knife I purchased. Speaking of which, the buddy that gave me that Tactile Maverick for helping him out pick out knives, when he gave me that knife for free, he won a raffle a couple of weeks ago. I helped y'all. I asked y'all to help me think of suggestions for him, and he ended up winning a Rask on raffle, on a knife raffle. He actually won, I think he spent like $110 to win it. That's the only problem with these raffles, is you can really get wrapped up in buying a bunch of slots to improve your odds. But $110 for a Rask is not bad. But this is the one he won 2 days ago. The slots were $10 a piece. So he won that Rask. Very aggressive stonewash. But I went down through here and I counted up his number of slots, and he bought 11, I think. So he spent $110. There was only 70. Yeah, I want a Protean so bad too. That's my other. I almost bought one of those a couple weeks ago, but I lowballed the guy and he got mad, which is all right. I just don't want to pay $700. Like, I want to pay around $600 or $650. Let's see when the last Protean was raffled off. Two days ago, a Skelly. 80 slots at $10 a piece. That's a pretty one. I just love the look of those knives. I don't know that I like that Skelly one, but let's see what the one before that. Honeycomb 2 days ago, also 72 at $10. Oh yeah, you said Warney. Let's see if they had one on raffle. Here's 60 at $10. Well, that's a plain Jane. Yeah, see, that's a $600 one. That's all I want. I'd be happy with that one. I don't need anything special. I'd be totally good with that one. Lockup looks like it could be a little better on that one. Action too. Huh. But anyway, if you bought 30 slots out of these, you'd have a 50% chance of winning, but I would be pissed if I spent $300 and didn't win. That's the only reason I've not gotten into the raffles. Oh, a JK Outpost? Yeah, I didn't see that. I don't even know what that is, I don't think. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a super cool looking knife too. Kind of on the small side though. It's got milling everywhere though. Both grinds of the blade. All down the scales. Yeah, super cool. And that wasn't a bad price on that one. $550. Let's see what this other one is. V2. $520. Oh, that's the same one. Wonder why they did two raffles. I guess he had... $69 at $10. Yeah, I'm not seeing a... What is the, what's it called again? JK Outpost. PVK. So they were $760 new. Yeah, how are you liking that Christensen Maverick? You still enjoying it? Well, there's just a plain version. $500. So it looks like he makes battle songs and that knife. Good morning, Ron Crow. Somebody should get their stickers today, and to win the giveaway, all you got to do is post it somewhere on social media and send me a link to it. Yeah, that was a question. Which one people like the most out of those three? Three pretty good bangers. A lot of people said the Cortex, but it doesn't have the best action for sure. Oh yeah, there's one for sale. Did it sell yet? $120. Wow, sold. Dang, scalping is real. Oh yeah, check out this video with the Nightmare grind. And I don't even want to know like what's in this can, but it was pretty impressive. I couldn't imagine the smell. Wait till you see what's in this can. And I thought for sure he was going to cut himself. Oh, he slipped. But it doesn't show any marks on the blade. I was really impressed. You have some sound here. Look at that stuff though. Oh my God. Well, yeah, he cleans it off good, and it doesn't have any marks. I mean, it's got some marks, but since it's stonewashed, you really can't tell very much. Looks great, actually. Oh my God, the smell of that stuff. Somebody asked him what it was, and it's like Russian. What? Oh yeah, here it is. Russian canned beef stew in a tin can. That's what it is. Knives are life. And if y'all could hear him speaking Russian, it was pretty wild. The whole video is pretty wild, but yeah, he's sitting there speaking Russian too. The suspense. It does look great though afterwards. I mean, it made it right. Yeah. When he cleaned it up and showed the blade again, no scratches.
triple.
Gross. That stuff is gross though, for sure. There was one more thing I wanted to show on here too. Oh yeah, the Stellar. I was trying to tell people a bunch of places release the same knives and don't buy the one that's $30 more. Oh, somebody was selling a chunk. So I posted a picture of mine where I did the blade hole and the flipper tab delete. And it looks way better than the stock one. They used the same screw for the flipper tab as the pivot and the back screw. Dirk Pinkerton. But mine looks way better. But there was something else I wanted to show y'all down here. That's not it. Oh, that's a beast of a knife. The Isotope Mini Integral. Bestech did a great job on that. I wouldn't mind having one of those, even though it's a smaller knife. It's not too small. Isotope Mini. I want to see the back of it though. I can't ever see the back of it in a picture. I don't know why they don't show the spine of an integral knife. "3.5" blade, so it's not a tiny knife. Yeah, I gotta get one of those. I'm guessing y'all like that John, I have not changed the studs on my Tucson. What is wrong with the studs? Oh, Ron Crow's got a bison in his pocket today, it looks like. Yeah, Vero made an integral, the Isotope Mini. It's been out for a few weeks. Is an integral folding knife milled from one piece of titanium. Let's go see if we can find a video. I want to see the back of it. Here we go. Hey, look, it's Northeastern EDC.
All right, guys, it's EDC Fanboy here with my second video. I don't do the YouTube thing, but I figured I got that. Nice pouch. Perfect. I like it. It's really good presentation. I find it's really nice. Nice and secure as well. And there we are. Okay, I'll set the knife aside for a second.
Sorry.
Yeah, nice little cleaning cloth. Logo on it as well, which is nice. Tuck that back in there. And COA.
Look who it is.
So that is, yeah, right there. Generation 1 M390. Oh, lighting. Flat grind, stonewash, serial number 148. There we go. Packaging aside here. Here it is. Let's take this out. I've heard a lot of people say that it's heavy. like not this one, but the bigger one. Like it was really heavy, you know, like it's an integral, and I don't want it to be a heavy knife, but it's one solid piece of titanium.
I like the way it looks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get one.
It's supposed to be a little bit chunkier, but it's got a nice weight to it, I find.
Good morning.
It's comparable to most other knives this size. And
just in time.
Oh, great flipping action, man. That's nice. Wow, what a great blade, too. That stonewash.
Yeah, I gotta get one.
That's really nice. Whew. Ooh, she dropped shutty. Oh, yeah. That's good. I like that. I like that. Nice crisp detent.
Yeah, the
really
detent
nice,
looks good on it, too. I was just about to say
really
that.
Nice centering. I was never a fan of the pocket clips before until they made that one little improvement where they flattened out the bill. That was my only real gripe about the pocket clip, was that it poked straight up.
Yeah, Bart.
Spot. You know,
I don't like the clip.
Not quite a hot spot anymore. It's quite.
We're looking at the Vero Isotope Mini
that's
Integral.
Really nice. I like that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll start carrying it. Access to lock bar is nice. See, it's got a good little cutout. You fit your finger in there nicely. The action is excellent. Well, there we go. Unboxing, first impression. I like it. I'm a fan. Probably the nicest Vero I've owned so far. A little pricey, but it is an integral. You know what I mean? Like, and at that price point, it's not that bad, to tell you the truth. All right. See you later, guys.
You got a Mini Nova in your pocket, Fred? That's cool. Whoops. Cop videos. Watch out. I was curious about you asked me if I changed the studs on my TS-144. Do I need to change the studs on my TS-144? What's wrong with them? I can't even remember. Is this it? Which knife is this? TS-144, yeah. Are they too big? What's wrong with the studs? The action on this thing's sick, though. The blade grind. That wasn't me getting arrested. I watch a bunch of cop videos, though, like First Amendment auditors and cop watching videos. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, I'm back. Speaking of which, I've got an impulse thin for sale. I'm gonna make my big sale post today. Today's the day that I'm gonna post about 30 knives for sale. But I've got an impulse thin for sale, a Vero. if anybody wants it. Morning, TC. Yeah, this Impulse Thin is for sale. Yeah, they are kind of pointy. I have to agree with you there. But I love this knife. Thank you, Sever7, again for giving me this knife. I'm posting it on Knife Swap and in the Discord. And possibly on Bolstered Blades Discord also. Oh yeah, let's go look up that knife. I forgot to. Crystal Knives Aurora. Sweet Russian Flipper. 3 years ago. Might as well just look at a video on it.
This is the Aurora from Crystal Knives. It's designed by Ivan Braganets, a Russian custom knife maker and designer. And I got this through Levon of the Knife Nuts podcast. If you follow him on Instagram, you know he has like the ultimate collection of knives, and he always has the newest stuff. He always has what's right in the offing in his own collection. And recently he started an import business, importing Russian knives. I think this is, I don't know, maybe the 4th or 5th one he's had on offer. I think he's got, I don't know, maybe 6 of them.
Yeah, I see why it's one of your grails, Bart.
But it started, I think, with the Rocat, also designed by Braganets. The knife that...
all right, so now, of course, y'all know what I got to do next. I got to go check and see if one's sold on the Knife Swap. Crystal Aurora. Yes. 2 years ago was the last time one of them sold. I think. Let's see. Yes. Crystal Knives Aurora modded. Like new in box. $130? He linked that video. That knife sold for $130 2 years ago. I wonder if the pictures are still up. Yeah, it looks like it. See the pictures of it for $130. All right, where you at? Get on down here. It's got to be coming up close. Benchmade. Wasn't in the part 1. Part 2. Is that it? Is that a different model? I don't think that's it. Yeah, that might be it. Let's see, where does it come? Giant Mouse, Benchmade, Ferrum Forge. Oh no, that's the Alliance Design, so it should be the one right after this. There it is. Oh, that's an ugly one. That's a prime candidate for bead blasting, but for $130, S35 VN. So yeah, I guess they're hard to find, but not too expensive, huh? Yeah, that's definitely a version of it. I don't know what did he say about it. Custom Cerakote. I'm still tripping at the 130 bucks. 3 years ago, somebody sold one, Cristal Aurora, for $200. See if the video is still up from it. Yep. There it is. So that one sold for $200. Wow. That's a heck of a bargain. So you know what my next step is, right? I scroll down here and see who bought it. So, received knife, Osprey, bought knife. This might be one of those hard ones to track down because nobody said which knife they got. Bought a knife, loved the sigil, received ProTech, bought knife, Riot gravity knife, type baglighter, TR4, Microtech, Gin and Mini Towel, Scapegoat, Malibu, Seconds on Synapse, Cubist. Yeah, I can't find who bought it, but I'm going to go through and message everybody on there that received a knife and try to find who bought that knife for $200 and try to buy it from them. I'll find one. Crystal Aurora. I'm about to add that to my knife swap alert list. Let's see, alerts, knife swap, add keyword, Crystal, Aurora. All right, if one ever pops up on knife swap, I'll get an alert for it. What else popped up? Oh, Just in Time posted some pics. Some nice knives. Can't go wrong with 3 Kaisers in the picture. Yeah, you got some bangers there, Justin. Fred, I've been wanting to check out the Mini Nova because the only other Vero that I have, the only other Vero I have is the Nova. And it's the big boy though. It's in my top 10 knives of all time. I won't get rid of it. But you can see that Impulse Thin is even bigger than the Nova in length. That's my only other Vero though. I want to check out the Nova Mini, see what it feels like. Yeah, those were some sweet knives. I gotta get me a NAFS lander too. I don't know which version I want. And I want that version of the Feeweed. If you want to sell that Feeweed, let me know. I also need a mini Momo. Oh, y'all keep Ed in your prayers. He flipped his car this morning and is at the hospital, if y'all didn't know. John, I'm listing him on Knife Swap and my Discord and Bolstered Blades Discord probably. But my main post is going to be on Knife Swap. I sold my first 2 knives there the other day. Yeah, Ed flipped his car and is at the hospital. I'll show you... Well, evidently he's okay because he messaged us. So that was good to know. But right here in the general chat, he said, I flipped my car, currently at the hospital getting checked out at 7:45 this morning. I don't know if you can see that right there. So the fact that it was him leaving the message made me a little less concerned, but I'm like not... It's not like I don't care. I'm just saying, like, I'm glad it was him and not a family member or something. So, yeah. John, to get on the Discord, all you do is go to my YouTube page. So, just go to my YouTube. And up at the top, there's 2 links. There's a link to my Instagram and a link to my Discord. So you see right up there, it says Instagram and one more link. When you click there, there's a Discord link. And really all you got to do is click this link I'm about to post in the chat. And you don't have to download a program. You can use it straight from your web browser. And all you do is click that link right there. Here, let me turn it into a clickable link. There you go. And it should open up in a web browser and you should just be able to join. You can also download the app. Yeah, love you too, Bart. Yeah, life is short. There's JT. He just joined. That's how you join. So, John, there's a channel that says buy, sell, and trade. Mr. Fred the Lug has a bunch of knives for sale, but I'm going to make a post like that as well. So you just go into that channel to see all the knives. No, you don't have to download the app, Bart. You can do it right from a web browser. It'll open right in Chrome or Firefox or whatever. But the app does have a few better features. On Sunday nights, JT, if you see the voice channels down at the bottom on the left over there, we all get together at 8 o'clock on Sunday nights in the general voice channel and talk on mics and cameras and stuff. So you ought to join us there sometime too. Bart, if you've got the app installed, here, let me I want to show y'all because I've had issues with this and people told me but let me uninstall Discord real quick, because if you have the app installed, it'll try to open Discord when you go to it in the browser. So let me uninstall it really quick, and I want to show you what it looks like. Discord, uninstall. Just in time. That's all right. You don't have to sell your FeeWeed. All right. So Discord is uninstalled. So now y'all can see the web browser right here. So if I click this link, it'll pop up the Discord site, and it asks you to put in a display name. So I can just put in blah blah. Continue. Click on the object that is different. All right, the object that is different. Boom. Now it asks you for your birthday. March. April 1st, 2000. And you hit done. And I don't want to claim the account. And I don't want to do that. So I'm in. I'm in the web browser. So that's how you do it if you don't want to install the app. It will ask you up at the top here if you want to claim that account. And you can hit the claim account button, the green button up there, and claim that one. But you can do it totally from the web browser. You can even go to the voice channel and allow your microphone and talk through the microphone and everything. I'm in the voice channel. It looks just like the regular Discord, actually. It really looks no different. I'm actually in the voice channel. Let me hang up. But yeah, you can do the full thing. See, and if you go to Discord, it says open Discord, and it just opens it in the browser. You can go to my server or anybody else's server or whatever. So that's how you do it if you don't want to download the app. I'm going to download the newest version and reinstall it. Michael, yes sir. I can show you that. There's a couple of ways to do it. So let me reinstall Discord really quick. So there's an app that you get for your phone, and it's called Alerts for Reddit. And it looks like this right here. Alerts for Reddit. And they make it for iOS and Android. But it looks like the letter A right there. Yes, I'm posting it. I'm posting them today. I actually like this app. It's the only app that I pay a monthly fee to, because it'll only let you add like 5 alerts or something unless you pay for it, and it's only like $6 a month, and it takes it like 5 or 10 minutes to alert you, and if you pay for it, it takes less than 30 seconds. So I get notifications before anybody else sees any of the knives, and I'm able to grab them before anybody because I pay the $6 a month. So it's worth it to me to be able to see the knives before anybody. But there's also a website called knifegeeks.io. Knifegeeks.io. Maybe that's not the website, but type in Knife Geeks IO. Right here, Knife Finder and Search Engine. So I hope you can see that. So you see this search engine? Up at the top, if you click Reddit, it's got the 5 main cell groups on Reddit, and Knife Swap is one of them. So you can go right here to this website, knifegeek.io, and you can add alerts. So right 2 hours ago, a Holt Morpheus was listed by my buddy Neon Zaid. I'm a friend of his. And you can click this and it'll take you right to the link where he posted it. But you can also set up alerts on this. So you hit add alert and you put, like, if I want to search for a Rask, I can hit Rask and hit add alert. And now it's going to email me whenever, this is a free one too, whenever one pops up. I've got Kaiser, Intrepid, and Rask. So this is a cool site too. It's called knifegeek.io. And you can also search Knife Swap right here from this webpage. So like Aurora, and it'll show you all the knives that were listed with the name Aurora. Chris, let me see, Kristal, Aurora. A year ago. It must not go back, but like last year or something. Here's another one of his. I doubt these pictures work though. Yeah. But this knifegeek.io is a super cool site too. No problem, Michael. I hope it helps you. I want to show y'all one more thing. Now if I go back to the Discord and I hit open Discord, oh, it doesn't know I have the app installed, I guess. Weird. It should have opened in the browser. But I've got Discord reinstalled now, so I'm back on it. Fook, your dog is having one of those days, huh? Nice sword, Fook. I want to see more of that sword. Oh, by the way, I got my blasting cabinet yesterday, so tomorrow we're going to do bead blasting Thursday. So we're going to test out some different media. I've got aluminum oxide and I'll have glass beads. So we're going to try bead blasting knife scales, titanium scales with both of them. We're going to try them out individually, and then I'm going to try out a mix. I've got 120 grit aluminum oxide, and I'll have 80 grit glass beads. So we're going to do like a 70-30 split, and we're going to do just all aluminum oxide and all glass beads. And we're probably going to, I'm going to redo this knife completely to get the black even. So this will be the first one that we bead blast. We're going to bead blast all this black off of here and then re-ano it black. But that'll be in tomorrow's video. Oh, he's protecting it. He won't let you take it, huh? That's awesome, folks. I love protective dogs. I didn't know that was his sword, but I can kind of tell in the picture. Makes me want to go look at the picture again. Yeah, that's definitely his sword. You can definitely tell that. Yeah, Glass Blast is one of my favorite textures too. But if you do like a 70-30 with aluminum oxide, you can get a really good texture that doesn't scratch easy. So that's what I'm going to try. And then I'm eventually going to buy some Zerblast. But it's super expensive. The Zerblast media. But it leaves one of the best finishes ever. I've got a... Let's see, I'll show you. This Wii right here is Zerblasted. But do you see that finish? So they don't make this knife. This is a sword fin. And this knife started out as the lightning anode version because they don't make a plain version of it. But you see that cool texture that Zerblast gives it? I know y'all can see that. But, like I said, they don't make this knife. This is one of a kind. Well, I don't know. I'm sure there's more Zerblasted sword fins. But if you go look up the sword fin, I'll show you really quick. They don't make a plain version. Whoops. What happened? I don't know what happened. Wow, that's crazy. So that knife started off as this version right here because, like I said, they only make these 4 versions. They make the lightning anode one, the black carbon fiber one, the other carbon fiber one, and they make 3 carbon fiber ones and the lightning anode version. Yeah, it's 6 times as expensive. Super expensive. But it's cool though, because I got this knife now that nobody else has with a cool texture. And people want to buy it from me all the time, including Pete in the channel. But it gives it a super cool texture. I love Zerblast. But yeah, I looked it up, man, and it's like $500 just for the media or something crazy. What's going on in the Discord again? Oh, look, we got an update. The famous Mr. Ed. Hope you're doing okay, Mr. Ed. You look like you're not wanting to be there, but you don't look too damaged, so hopefully you're all right. See, they got those little heart monitors on you. I don't know if you can hear us. I guess I should ask him if he's all right. Yeah, Bart, that's what I plan on doing. And I'm going to do some knives for people in the channel for super cheap. So I looked up, well, let's just go look at it real quick while, instead of talking about it, let's be about it. So if you go to Way of Knife, blasting service, bead blasting, Way of Knife. So they charge Hardware only, screws, spacer, and clip for $25. Scales only, $35. Scales and hardware, $50. Small fixed blade, less than 8 inches, $45. And large fixed blades, $65. So I thought since they offer scales only for $35, that I'm going to charge, I will do them for $20. A full set of scales. That's about half price of what they charge. Let's go see if Ed responded yet. I didn't hear him respond, so. Well, at least we know he's alive. He's probably flirting with the nurses. That would be my guess. All right, I gotta change this chat. I don't like the way that chat looks. I've got it set on some kind of old school setting or something. Let's go to clean. Bart, yeah, I would probably sell the mash after I get done bee blasting it. I just fixed the tip on it yesterday. I broke the tip off and I resharpened it and put a 17-degree mirror edge on it. I can't get the mirror edge to show, but it's on there, I promise. I had it showing earlier. Dang it. I don't know how why the light's not hitting it. There we go. You can see that pretty edge now. But yeah, I got a good deal on it and I would probably sell it. Yeah, so Ed just said he's feeling okay. Let's go look at what he said here. He said, in pain, but so far so good. The car, unfortunately, is not so good. Yeah, well, cars can be replaced. You can't. But that still sucks. JT, yeah. I could just show you the 30 knives. I mean, I could show you a bunch of them. It'll probably be more than 30, but I can show you quite a few of them really quick. I doubt. I mean, I don't know. Like, let's see. Let me get these out of the way. So this is one of them. Whoops. That Vero's one of them. All right. So these are definitely ones that are for sale. This is a Brian Efros Elder. Basically unused, never cut, never carried anything. I've got the box and everything for it. Brian Efros Elder with carbon fiber. Chavez Redemption Street with aftermarket carbon fiber scales. Basically unused, uncarried. A Fox Knives Tur. Yeah, TC, I saw your message. Fox Knives Tur. This is like a FX 528, I believe. Carbon fiber. Magna cut. Fox Knives Tur. Then I've got a Pena Knives Mini Diesel with Zerk, or with Damascus backspacer and clip. Basically brand new. Micarta Pena Mini Diesel. I've got a Ace Sonoma V2 brand new. I got this from Monthly Knife Club and never carried it or cut anything with it. Most all these will have the box with them and whatever else they came with. This is District Knives Apollo. With the pirate blade. District Knives Apollo. This is a Wee Smooth Sentinel. I got this on the Onyx Club, the Onyx Monthly Knife Club package too. Wee Smooth Sentinel, carbon fiber. Super light knife, like 1.8 ounces or something. Super cool knife. A Wee Starhawk, also from the Monthly Knife Club Onyx. Never been carried, never cut. Fox Knives Core, Italian knife. Jesper Voxnays. This is the Fox Knives Core. My Joker Kalishnikov Auto. Never carried it or cut anything with it. Brand new. This one is one I'm going to try to bead blast tomorrow before I sell it. But this is a Mass Drop Ferrum Forge Falcon. It's a Ferrum Forge and Mass Drop collabo. Super cool little knife. Then I got my Burnley Knives. Yeah, Monthly Knife Club Onyx. This is a Burnley Knives SQD2. It's basically like a squid, but it's the nice version of his actual custom. Great action on it. I've got a Kaiser Doberman. It's black. Great shape. Titanium Kaiser Doberman. I've got a Kershaw Launch 20 that I bought brand new. Never been carried or cut anything. Perfect condition. Launch 20 auto. I got a brand new Manix 2 XL with micarta and crew wear with the deep carry clip on it. I've never carried it. Oh, you're good, Waylon. Yeah, I've never carried this XL, this Manix 2 XL. I've got a Max Ace that I lightning anode, the Meerkat. You can see it there. I did the lightning anode on this one. You can see the colors on it. Looks pretty good. And it's the Meerkat Max Ace. And I got two more in this bag. I got a Brian Brown Knives Raptor with the carbon fiber. Super cool hollow grind. Basically brand new. I've never carried it either. No marks on it anywhere. Great action on it. And then last but not least, in this bag, I've got a Tuya Knives Shocker. Another great hollow ground knife with a great blade shape. Tuya Knives Shocker. So that's some of them right there. I don't know how many that is. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. There's 19 of them. I've got a bunch more to dig out. And it might end up being closer to 40. Like pretty much double that. Oh, I do have some clones and stuff for sale too. I think I'm gonna sell my two FerraMonsters because they're doing me dirty. They're not really doing me dirty, but they pissed me off, so I think I'm gonna sell my FerraMonster brand new, this one. Can't remember what the name of it is. It's not the Aurora Rays, it's the other one. And then I'm gonna sell my FerraMonster Glideman, which is a super cool little knife. So I think I'm gonna sell both of those. I'm trying to think out of my main bag here which one I might sell my JK Mini, Something Obscene. It's in great condition too. And I might sell my my Something Obscene LEK with the chisel grind. Yeah, the Urban Grip. Sorry. Yeah, my chisel grind LEK. Looks kind of like the Nimley. But I might keep it. And the Mini JK J-Cape I might keep too. I'm not sure. I like my Something Obscene, but I'm definitely not getting rid of my full-size J-Cape. Neutron frame lock drops tomorrow, Knives Are Life. That's awesome. This has got the best noise of any knife I've got. Like, opening and closing. It's got the nicest kerchunk. Beautiful knife. J-Cape. This is a group release. 3.5 group. Does he have it on the website yet? Knives Are Live? Let's see. Well, I can't type today. $300, huh? May 22nd. Dang it, they don't have nothing that's just full titanium, huh? I can't get one then. I don't want, I mean, that's, why would, I don't want that. I want it to look like that on both sides. And I don't want a black one. G10. Like, why do I want a black G10 one? I mean, I guess if I had to get one, it would be that one. But I don't want the 80s. Yeah, I don't want any of those. I want the knife bad, but I love TRMs. I want an Atom. I want a Neutron. But I want one that's full titanium. I mean, that's the only one I could even think about getting. That's crazy. No, Scott. They're not. They have solid titanium, lots of knives. Like the Atoms. So, they have solid titanium Atoms. That's one side, that's the other. That's one side. They have full titanium. They got that one. They got the Bulldog. They got the Nerd in full titanium. So they make a Nerd that looks like that and looks like that on the other side. Like, that's what I want it to look like. They also got let's see. They have some that aren't on here too. Like the Bulldogs, they got the titanium. These are like special edition ones, but they got just plain titanium Bulldogs too. Yeah, there's one. See, they got that one. And that's the show side. I mean, that's the clip side. Yeah, I love my Lamias. Great knives. We're gonna have to start ending this one up. What a super cool. I'm so glad somebody found this for me. Knives Are Life. No, it wasn't you. It was a drummer, I think, found this one for me. $3.95 custom one. I love my Bridgeport knives, man. Bridgeport Kubi. I guess I just love Kubi knives because these Bridgeports were made by Kubi, and they just feel awesome. Not selling them. . There's the other two Bridgeports. Love those two knives. That's my style right there. Titanium, titanium. Well, all right, guys. Yeah, I love the downdraft. It's behind me back here, and it looks like I got the Hailstorm edition, the Eclipse. What's the Eclipse, Pete? I didn't get to pick this, but I wish I would. But what I was going to say is this looks like the brother to the Devo. Looks like big brother and little brother. Like, they're really similar. Oh. I forgot I had that knife. See you later, Knives Are Live. But yeah, these two look a lot alike. It's like fat brother and skinny brother. I love this downdraft. It's got great action too. I mean, it's another Kubi. Where is my... Oh, I guess my Kubis would be in my Kubi box, huh? Close up this case. I forgot how much I love the Eclipse. I haven't carried it but like one night. I don't even remember where it is now. Got to be back here with all the titanium Kubis, though. See, I forget about this one, too. And that's an awesome knife. I need to carry that more often. All right, where did I put you? There it is. Big old thick boy. You sure that's not too thick for you, Pete? It's not that thick. It just looks thick. Cool knife, though. Well, yeah, I forget about both of these. That's why I need to sell some knives, because knives like this don't get pocket time like they should. And I'm pretty sure I forgot to break this out when I broke out all my integrals. Maybe I didn't. Man, this knife is so comfortable, though. That front finger choil, that jimping. Yeah, they're sending me a Gideon to review. Tenable is, Bart. Should be on the way. I don't know why it hadn't got here yet, actually. I need to message her, ask her why she hadn't sent it. Yep, you see some purple, TC. I forget about this one too. Woodpecker. Great knife. Such clean lines on this thing. I love the no pocket, no screws, no hardware look. Man, this thing is just drop shut too. Remet's been kicking ass here lately. Oh man, I totally forgot I bought the Cyber knife. What the heck? I think I cut myself on this last time I opened it. Dun dun dun, Cyber truck. Let's go park in front of a building and blow up. Boom. Cyber knife. Cyber knife. Yeah, I totally forgot I bought that. What the heck? Sparrow. Sparrow's a great knife too. And he's making new versions of it, right? Or he did make some new versions of it. I think I want to get a custom Sparrow, like a real one. I just got flagged. What do you mean flagged? Oh, for the Cybertruck? I get it. That's alright. World's largest pivot. Yeah, I don't know why I said Sparrow. I've got a Sparrow, but... What was that? Yeah, I've got a Sparrow. I was holding one knife and talking about another one, Pete. I do that sometimes. Is that better? Make you feel better, Pete? Yeah, I think that was a Guru. But I still want... my whole message was I want a custom Sparrow. Yeah, I'm going to take good video for us, Pete, and try out the Skelly one. And see if we want the plain Jane or the... What a giant pivot. The biggest Phillips head screw you've ever seen. Oh, wait. Maybe that's not the biggest pivot. Because it's even bigger when you put it on a bigger knife, isn't it? No, they're both the same. Look at that Phillips head, though. That's pretty wild. He said baloney nips. Yeah, I think your finger might slide into the skeleton holes, Pete. I think we got to get the plain Jane ones. Oh, by the way, tomorrow we might do this too. I bought the drill and tap set for 256 screws and 2.5 millimeter. So we're going to put the pocket clip on this one tomorrow too, probably. We're going to drill out and mount a pocket clip on this knife without one. Let me show y'all really quick how you can buy some cool little sets that have everything you need for that occasion. So, oh man, they're not going to show up until tomorrow, so I can't do it tomorrow. So I'll have to do that on Friday. But here is what you can buy. And you would be surprised at how many knives use the 256 screws. But right here, so this place called Drill America, you can buy the whole kit. So you buy the 256 tap and the number 51 drill bit. So you got the whole kit and caboodle. So you drill it with that drill, and then you tap it with that tap, and then you put 256 screws in it. Yeah, I should link it in the mod channel, huh? So I got this set because 256 is very common. And I'll show you the other set I got. So that's one of the sets. And the other one I got is right here. So it's the 2.5 millimeter. So it comes with a 2.5 M2.5 tap and a 2.05 millimeter drill bit. So those are the two you need for most all knife scales. Will work cool. So I posted both of those in the mod channel on the Discord if y'all want to pick those up. It's just convenient being able to get the drill bit that matches the tap. And one last thing, if you don't have the little, if you don't have the T-handle tap wrench, you might want to buy one of those too. And I will link that in the, I bought one a while back. I started to buy another one, but I will throw that in the Discord modding channel as well. And sign out. But this is the little 1/4 inch T-handle tap. I just use vice grips a lot of times. You can get them in any size you want, Bart, but you'd be surprised how many are 256 and 2.5 millimeter on as far as like, I'm not talking about the pivot, but just about all these knives, the body screws on all of them will be the two that I just said. And if they're not a 256 or a 2.5 millimeter, they might be a 3 millimeter. But you can buy that set too. But all these screws like this will all be those size. Pretty much. There are some differences. But I was surprised at how many even Chinese knives use that 256. Like all your bug outs and all, like even stuff like that. Yeah, well, you can't, that's the thing, is I've got a big tap set. When you buy the Harbor Freight, they just don't go that small. So you have to buy those custom sizes. You have to buy them one at a time. They don't make a little, I mean, they do make little sets, but it's easier. Tap and die set. So Harbor Freight sells a kit that you can buy right here. So you can get this. That's the big set. Hold on. I think the one I got was the $21 one. Yeah, I got this set right here. SAE or metric. But they don't go down to the little micro sizes. So you can get a tap and die set. And you can get the ones, like I said, the smaller sets, but you can get the whole, but even these don't go down that small. I think that's the one I got, actually. Yeah, I think that's the one I got. The guy had both metric and SAE. Yeah, calipers are cool, but not for screws. What you need for screws is one of these metal things right here. Well, thought I had it. Let me show you what you need to get for screws. Check this out. These are super cool. So, thread pitch gauge. So they make these little cards that are metal. That's not the right ones, but these right here. So they make these little thread pitch gauges that you can screw screws into. So there, that one goes all the way down to M3. But they make some that are better. Let me see if I can find the. They make an orange one that I've got somewhere, but I forgot what they're called. But these right here, these have the whole, yeah, there you go. So this has where you can check both sides. So you can screw something into these little metal. Don't get the plastic ones though. So there's a 632, 832, 1032. So one of these little cards right here are awesome. And they sell these in all different sizes. So these, the thread pitch gauges you hold against the side, like these, I mean, I know how you know how to use these. You hold these against the side of a screw. But these actually let you thread checker size and thread gauge. 19 standard and 15 metric sizes. All right, guys, I'm going to end this one. We've been going 2 hours and 12 minutes. My voice is about to give out. Remember, knives are life and clones are life. I don't know why those pictures are off. I guess I cut them differently. TC, I'll hit you up about that Vero here in just a minute. And hang in there. I'm good. It's just I'm losing my voice. Y'all be surprised how hard it is to talk for 2 hours nonstop without having something to drink constantly. This is episode 125 in a row, guys. I was talking to quite a few people that said they've never done anything 125 days in a row. So they were proud of me just as friends, and I'm proud of myself. I'm sorry to say that. It sounds kind of conceited, but I don't think I've ever done anything in my life 125 days in a row, the same thing. So I want to thank y'all because I wouldn't be here at all if it wasn't for y'all. Y'all are the reason I come on every morning and the whole reason I've been here every day, even when I had an abscess. I wanted to talk to y'all. So, yeah, I've got water and coffee and soda, but still, a 2-hour speech every day it'll wear your voice down. I mean, if you add up all the time you talk all day long, it's probably not 2 hours. It depends on if you talk on the phone for work, so that's something different. Anyway, guys, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. We're going to do some bead blasting tomorrow. I'm about to go set up my cabinet right now and get my compressor set up, and I'll be bead blasting here in a little while. I might go live a little later on today after I get it set up and just do an impromptu live of hitting something with some beads. But anyway, I hope y'all have a great day. Enjoy your Wednesday. It's my day off. I'm going to enjoy it. Scott said he didn't talk 2 hours all week. So if I do about a 2 hour average a day, 125 in a row, that's 250 hours. That's there's 140, 100, 200, how many hours in a week? That's more than a week of nonstop talking. Anyway, guys,